Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
What's the story on...
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. What did you make of these men who were trying... If that's true. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find... Just make sure you stay on his good side. Good. The last thing I need is... This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible... Good hunting.
Nicely done.
We should be on the guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
What is it?
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
What can I help you with?
Pressure holding. Take on course code. Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Switching over to standard engines. Let's put this bird on the ground.
Such beauty in the midst of nothingness.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
It seems unusually quiet here. That is rarely a good sign.
Brother. I got you. We're gonna get you inside. You're safe now. Sticking that right there. But I am gonna take your money.
does not look to have been motivated by...
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? You'll make my day. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... what's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
A terramorph? Here? Why did you not state that immediately? They are death made manifest.
Suppose that's a pretty good summary. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer. Makes two. But this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it, and to get a sample, I need its corpse. But we're not without resources. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. You think you might be willing?
Whoa.
Look, I wouldn't be asking if... But there's no way I'm getting these defenses live on my own. Good. Take care of yourself, and make sure you leave enough of that... Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. It's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
What the fuck is that? Ah! I can get through doors!
a trophy?
Scared the fucking shit out of
I
me.
suppose not.
Like, look at that.
Did they have anything of value?
That's freaking crap.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph! I'm not too proud. Thank you.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Older model. Okay, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph... Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. You're right. We just need more information first. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in. Plus, clear it with your commander first if you can even show them this. I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the... Oh, you don't understand what a weight... I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for... I'm not sure exactly where to find. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. bar run by some old friends. And here, it's not. Now please go check in with your.
Yes, you need me?
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Anything I can help you with? And here's your new... I'm sure you can find... Okay, no problem. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Hey. Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty of options.
Everything good?
Be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep.
If it belongs, there is a bit more in the back. Oh, please, take a... Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
Did you need something?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission?
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
It's... what? That's a hell of a probationary mission. Takes some serious grit to make it through an experience like that.
Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? You earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it. A researcher. Let me see that.
Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as... co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sanan thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then we're gonna make sure it gets to Mars. I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you get your credits. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them now, if there wasn't anything.
If we can avoid entering that building, I would prefer it. Let us just say I am... Any adventure you can fly away.
Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hometown.
On outer hatch. We're docked.
Please tell me you're here to help.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then this old girl and
I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on murder. Bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I ain't.
just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can...
Thanks.
Not the most exciting work I can think of. I was beginning to wonder if you hibernate. Can't take much more!
Thanks. That should get... You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if we can't let...
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon.
Good hunting.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Separation complete.
must speak quickly.
She got in my way. She can't be mad at me for accidentally hitting her if she gets in my way.
They did not deserve that. We must talk. Soon. Have you lost your mind?
Wait, why did she...
Has there someone else?
This doesn't make sense. Why does she hate that I killed them?
Am I hearing things? Gonna take more than that.
How could you do that? There are things I need to say.
So, I don't get it. But I guess I'm just gonna blow them all up then. That was a weird one.
Open fire! Fire!
the rest of the installation.
You're clear to land.
Perceives my presence.
Regardless of how I present myself, I feel as though they're looking at me with this. Here, I have some. Yes, well, I saw it earlier, and. Of course. We are partners. I will keep an eye out in the future.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Hey, what can I need some work done? I'm sure you can find some.
Tells everyone you Excuse me! A little desperate here. This is such a long shot. All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God. I'm just great. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long, and now I'm a hair away from being You are sincerely the... So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff. Have you ever had a standard... A week ago, I would have said something different, but yes. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first ship... As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. I don't know. I was just flying from... But some bad people... It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab... Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. Well, awesome. Plus credits. You are the best! This slate has everything they know. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe.
One hopes the best thing that happens.
A fair amount of business runs through Hope.
I'm new in town. You... What's your name, stranger? Fahim, huh? Came in on that I bet you didn't know it. But I'm... Two ways this can go. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But some... Maybe. You do see... That only works if I think you're in. Nobody puts with their act. I believe you'd say just about anything. Well,
Why would you do such a thing?
What the fuck? Is she glitched? Oh no, I hit that guy. Damn it. I need to stop accidentally hitting quote unquote innocent people. Hey, he was in my explosive radius.
Payday is always a good day. I'm new in town. What's your name, stranger? Fahim. I bet you didn't know it. Two ways this can... So you didn't shoot your... The bounty is pretty... But... Maybe. I like my checks. Yeah. Then why do you have a... I believe you'd say just... Well, I'm done talking.
I cannot, will not be afraid.
I gotta stop a quote. Okay, I'll take off that one. Because it seems that that one's just basically blowing everyone up.
Payday is always a good day. Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. What's your name, stranger? Fahim, huh? I bet you didn't know. Two ways this can go. So you didn't shoot your... The bounty is... But... Maybe... You... I do my best.
Now I got it.
All right, I'm not taking you in. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next... There's no way they're ever going to... One more drink.
As vital as spaceships are to these settlements.
Yes. This can't be happening. I feel like I... You're a literal...
hear any complaints.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much. I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but you've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his... I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need...
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be...
I have never liked Hope Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't
As
protect
for
your...
parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's gotta be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice. That's good. Of course, I want the thief found and prosecuted to the... I'm sure I don't need to... I'm glad we understand.
You certainly seem to have taken a liking to this man.
Now, tell... Well, sadly, there's, I suppose, the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship. Well, I'm not sure. Because I told them not to. If word got out, I'm in fierce competition. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown. What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely. However, I can't deny there are times when... No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable... You can bet my ships last... Very well. I need this town. I provide jobs. If word gets out about the stolen ship...
If more people know about the theft, your chances of learning something useful will improve. Someone might have seen the thief and could identify them.
I considered that, but in the end, I deemed it too great a risk. I've chosen to place my faith in the Freestar Rangers instead. I'm glad.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr.
been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still. Let's hope. So, guess your head. He's a little different than the rest of us. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
How tough is it to get a job?
No problem.
I need a faster computer. It takes a full minute to load the master spreadsheet.
Tech's the best damn job in the system.
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
Corporate skills. Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk. Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application.
That's gonna be it.
Today to
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadiki.